Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my awkward bangs. Once again, they are still at that very odd length that nobody ever wants in their life unless you're Betty Page. But I woke up this morning, I feel extremely congested, you guys. It is allergy season for me. I don't know what is going on as I have gotten older. I went through my whole childhood, my adolescence, all of that with no allergies, not allergic to any food, not allergic to pollen, nothing. I was totally fine. But now that I am 31, girl, it is all going downhill. So something that I have been seeing a lot of on social media over the past few days is this speculation, this rumor that Tati has been demonetized because of the video that she put up about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. Now, a lot of people are like, why would YouTube demonetize Tati? They demonetized Shane with all the stuff coming out against him. His channel is now sitting at 0. That's the social blade that everyone is looking at. So when you go and you actually look at Tati's social blade, you will see that it says she earns $0 per year from YouTube. Now, let me explain, because I understand this can be a little bit confusing out there if you are not familiar with Social Blade at all. Social Blade is a website that generates data based on the views that you are receiving on YouTube. So if you have a ton of views, Social Blade is going to try to determine how much money you are making from that video or how much money you made on YouTube that day. In Tati's case, she had a day where she deleted over 23 million views on her channel, which then put her into the negative in her earnings, as you can see by this screenshot right here. So therefore, the following days where you see that Tati Westbrook is in the green, like she has this many views, this many views, this many views, the amount of money that she is earning per day is nowhere near the amount that it is showing that she is in the negative. So therefore, it is going to show that she is at a 0 balance. Now, this is just me speaking as someone who has deleted a ton of views on my channel before. Earlier this year, I deleted over 63 million views. So for the longest time, my channel on Social Blade was showing that I was at a 0 balance as well. And then finally, when you start earning more than what it is saying that you are in the negative, you are going to look like you are actually earning income from YouTube. Does that make sense? Now, in Shane Dawson's case, I 100% believe that he is demonetized on YouTube for the time being. Do I think that YouTube is going to turn around in a few months and give Shane Dawson back his monetization the exact same way that they did Logan Paul? Yes, I think that is what they're going to do because he makes them a lot of money whenever he uploads. In Tati's case, I do not think that Tati is demonetized just because she deleted that many views, and that is when her channel started to show that she was at a 0 balance. Moving on from Tati, let's talk about Jake Paul real quick, because I have been receiving a ton of ads over on Twitter, a ton of DMs about this, like, what is your opinion about what's going on with Jake Paul? If you're not familiar, Jake Paul has been in the media a lot this year because he was over there in Arizona when all of the rioting and the protest was going on, and it could be argued that he was on camera supporting vandalism that was happening to a mall. He actually got arrested, charges were brought up on him, but now he is over in Calabasas or wherever he lives, and he is throwing a huge influencer party. I think it had like 400 influencers. Nobody was wearing masks and nobody was social distancing. Like, I want to make this clear. I understand getting together with a few of your closest friends. You guys are hanging out. You want to spend a weekend together. I just did it with my friends over 4th of July after not seeing anyone for literally 2.5 months. So I totally understand that. But the fact that you're just having an influencer party with 400 plus people off your neighbors, you have cranes, you have dumpster trucks or whatever the hell he had there that people are climbing on and all that, you look like a fool. You look like a fool. And what is really interesting is, how have none of these people come down with the damn virus, because they're all out there having these damn parties like they don't even think that there's a pandemic going on in this world, and they all seem to be fine. And that is in no way me sitting here saying like, well, they should get something. Oh my God, how have they not gotten this? All that. I just don't understand, like, what is in the water over in Calabasas? Like, can you send it somewhere else in the world? Because apparently it is not affecting Calabasas right now. And a lot of people are not even taking this pandemic seriously. Like, I don't even understand the people that don't want to wear a mask, girl. There is nothing wrong with wearing a mask when you are out in public for the little amount of time that you are out there. Sometimes the masks make people look a lot hotter, so it can really benefit some people to put a damn mask on. And second of all, who the hell would want to even be going to a party right now with 400 plus people? That is nut to butt. Literally nut to butt in that house. That does not seem like a good time to me right now. I don't understand the people that are going to Disney right now, considering Florida's numbers are going up, although there is some information out there right now that Florida is not actually reporting the correct amount of numbers, and sometimes they are just putting things down as being positive. So it is, I don't know, like, what to believe anymore, you guys? Like, what do you believe? Do you believe that the numbers in the media are correct with the that is going on right now? Do you think that they are being inflated, or do you just not believe it at all? Moving on from that, let's talk about this Maxwell lady real quick. Now, if you don't know who the Maxwell lady is, she is the right-hand man to Epstein, who is no longer with us. She is now allegedly in prison. I still kind of feel like she might not even be on this earth anymore, but she had her bail hearing the other day, and somebody was live streaming it here. I believe his name was Sean Atwood. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not familiar with the channel, but a lot of people were sending it to me because he was watching the live court hearing that was going on, and she pled not guilty. How Are you going to plead not guilty? Girl, we know. We know. Like, who advised you to plead not guilty? Because we know. We can see the photos of you. We know that you guys were always together. We know. You should have pled guilty, and then you should have worked out something along those lines. Because now you're saying not guilty, like you're not going to take any freaking credit for the things that you did. People are not going to look at that good. People are already frowning upon you because you're a disgusting piece of shit. Shout out to the motorcycle that just went by. They are still saying that the Maxwell lady is being moved from cell to cell in the jail to avoid sins that could possibly get her. Now, if you want my own opinion about what could possibly be happening, I think that there is a certain body count that is linked to one. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that on video. All I am saying is that they are on very high alert for some reason regarding this Maxwell lady in prison, and they do not want anyone to get to her. Now, does that mean that people are not gonna be able to get to her? No. Stranger things have happened. Like, honestly, I just want this to go to trial. First of all, I want this to go to trial because I want there to be vindication out there for all of the victims because of and this woman and everyone else that is associated with that ring. Yes, there is a ring. We are all very familiar with the fact that there is a ring, and now it seems like things are finally being done to take care of that. So nothing needs to happen to this Maxwell lady, first and foremost. And if this goes to trial and she starts naming names, showing tapes, showing documents and all of that, this is literally going to change the face of Hollywood and politics even more. I mean, honestly, now that I sit here and I think about it, we have not had a good trial on television. I'm not even exactly sure if this trial would be on television. I really hope that it would be, but they need to bring back Nancy Grace. Like on HLN, she needs to cover this. Like I remember when the Casey Anthony trial was going on here in Florida, I could just drive through downtown and you would see all the trucks. It was like a media circus. It was so crazy. And I would be home daily watching the Casey Anthony trial. I would also be watching the Jodi Arias trial. You guys remember that lady? Ooh, was she a whack job? I mean, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think that this is actually going to be something that goes to trial, or do you think that there is just going to be a very, very aggressive case of that just somehow gets into the one cell that they moved her to? Moving on from that, I am really excited right now because I just made the appointment for a treatment that I have been wanting to get for a very long time. I've been a little scared to get it, but now I have finally mustered up the courage, and that is Kai Bella. If you do not know what Kai Bella is, basically what they are going to do is, you see that I have a little bit of a turkey gobble right here. They are going to inject on numerous areas on my neck, which is going to make me swell up like a bullfrog for probably like 3 weeks. I'm getting it done before my birthday, so I should be totally fine with the swelling by the time that my birthday actually comes around. But it is going to swell, and the swelling is because they are injecting a form of acid into your neck, and it expands your fat cells and ultimately just makes them explode, and then they just never ever come back. I'm thinking that I'm going to be able to do one treatment, but sometimes they recommend doing 2 treatments because sometimes they can either miss a spot, or maybe some fat will just be like, I don't want to go anywhere, I'm sticking here on your face. I don't know, ever since I received the news of my ex the other day, as well as on the same day I received a call from my attorney saying that my divorce might be final before my birthday, I have been like, girl, what are you doing? You're sitting at home, you're sitting on your ass literally scrolling on social media. Girl, start working out, start eating healthy, start taking care of yourself, start doing the treatments that you have always wanted to do. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking back my life so much. Like, I am going to stunt on all these. Nikita, just you wait, girl. Speaking of working out, the number one thing that people hate to do when they work out is do their abs. And I'm going to admit, I am one of those people. I hate doing crunches. I hate doing anything that involves that area on my body. So I got one of those like waist belts, not the ones that's like the waist trainer, but the one that actually like stimulates your ab muscles, thinking that it's a total gimmick because I've seen so many people peddle them on social media, and I'm like, does this thing really work? Like, what is it? It's like a TINS unit is what I think it's called, STIMS unit, TINS unit or something. It basically just moves your muscles and makes it feel like they're working out. I woke up today after having it on yesterday for 30 minutes. My abs are killing me. They actually really hurt. Like if I stretch my back, it really, really hurts. Now, do I think that is going to give me abs without doing any of the other work? No, I don't. But girl, I'm going to be wearing that belt later today for sure. With all that said, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. There is not that much drama going on. Honestly, that's why I missed a video yesterday. There are like a few minor things, but nothing that I really am interested in myself. I've told you guys on this channel, I only speak on things that I'm actually interested and invested in. So there's not much going on. Please forgive me for the lack of content, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please follow all my social media down below. Also, there will be another new podcast this coming Monday, and the last one was extremely messy. Thank you guys so much for the support on that. And with all that said, I love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Someone spill the tea. Images to be shook. Someone Tati.